Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Chris with 1,229 rating versus Foe 999 with 1,675 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video, and hopping right in, we will go ahead and see Foe 999 decide to go first. 41 versus 40, opening hands, we have Magma, Ash, Blue Eyes, Barrel, Lordly Load, they have Droll, Talons, Kusanagi, Prayer, and Engraver. Also, my bad for not uploading yesterday. I was fully locked in. I'm getting fully locked in. You know why? Master Duel Worlds qualifiers coming up. Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG Worlds qualifiers coming up. You know what I did yesterday? I read a book. 10 hours straight. Dialing in. Mentally dialing in. Okay, so we have Ash plus Magma. Sadly, we probably don't play any other dragon targets besides these two. So Magma search probably won't matter. Prayer, Tribute Kusanagi, they Ash it. And they also went main phase to do that. Then they're going to go Kusanagi effect, add back Prayer, activate Talents to go ahead and look at hand, rip the Magma out of hand, and now we have an Engraver, go ahead, grab out Tract, and then Tract into Luri, and then Luri and the Requiem, Requiem and the Lacrima, Lacrima effect go dump, and then I will go ahead and dump a Engraver Paradise, dump Paradise, Engraver, put back Luri, special summon itself out, and then set Prayer, link off in the IP, and then pass turn. They draw Effect Veiler, so go main phase, activate Lordly Load, which this is going to try to grab out Drill Beam. They're going to go Chain Prayer, search out Haba from the decks of the hand, and then Resolve, grab out Drill Beam, and then they drop Draw on Lockbird, normal Barrel effect, go set Lordly Load. Yeah, I guess just dropping Draw to try to stop the top decks. Other than that, like, all it's doing is stopping us from grabbing the field spell, which doesn't really do anything. Battle phase, go ahead, try to beat over IP. And then, yeah, they don't have any normal monsters engraved, so no boost of attack. Then go ahead, set Drill Beam. They're going to go end of main, Lacrima and the Requiem. And then, you know, bring out Lacrima, dump Engraver, draw Ash for turn. Go main phase, Engraver, put back Requiem, special summon out. And then we can link off Lacrima to bring out Requiem, and then use those to link off in the SP. Use the effect to try to banish Drill Beam, and then in response, okay, they don't try to chain it or anything. They're going to go activate Haba, special Saji, tribute Saji effect, grab out Ritual Spell, and then activate Ritual Spell to summon out Haba from hand by tributing Murakuma from deck. Murakuma effect goes search, grab out the Mirror from the decks of the hand. Then we have access to Mirror, tributing Haba to special back out Murakumo, and then Haba effect. We don't Murakumo wipe because we can't attack directly, so we may as well attack over this for damage rather than wiping it and attacking for 0 damage. Go ahead and search out a Prayer there off of the Haba, and then battle phase beat over Barrel. That also loses 800 because of that, so 24 damage. Shouldn't it be 32, right? There's just no way. Yeah, it should be at 800 minus that, which should just be 24. Yeah, 800 more because of Haba. And then pass, they draw on the nib, and then they admit defeat. So moving on to game 2 now. We will go ahead and see Blue Eyes go first. We have Veiler, Majesty, Sage, Ash, Roar. They have Perulia, Mitsurugi Mirror, Magma, Ash, Engraver. So they go Perulia, they said okay, normal Sage, they draw Droll. Sage effect goes search, grab out Maiden, and it's like, I could see wanting to draw this, but then it should send you Perulia. Also, like, I could see wanting to Ash this, because it stops, like, access to Maiden. They're going to go Maiden in the True Light, bring out Spirit effect goes search, grab out Field Spell, and then Field Spell effect, dump Blue Eyes, and now Spirit effect, tribute special summon back out Blue Eyes from the grave, Maiden effect summon itself out, on the Maiden effect, chain Magma Mutt. And then Magma effect the search during the end phase. They do not Ash it. Roar goes summon, bring out another copy of Blue Eyes, and then just use those to go into Seal. And then True Light effect, special summon back out Blue Eyes, set Majesty, end phase, grab out Druis Worm. And then they draw on Tafua for turn. So now, battle phase, try to attack Seal, True Light effect to special summon out, bring out Blue Eyes. And then Seal effect, tribute itself. They're going to go chain Druis Worm on the Seal, so that way they don't get the summon from deck. But they still get the bounce to hand, so bounce the Druis Worm back to hand. And then main phase 2, normal summon out Droll and Lockbird, Majesty to pop both. Engraver, search out Tract. And then activate Tract, chain Ash Blossom on that. And then, yeah, just pass. They draw Fua. They draw Valor here. And then they just go battle phase, swing for 6,000. And then pass turn. Yeah, okay, we have Valors. They have Druisworm. They're gonna go ahead and try to banish the Sage. Yeah, and then pass. They draw on the draw. Like, we don't even True Light set. Like, nothing. Could have at least, like, True Light set Wishes. Like, even if we have no targets for it, like, at least you get a bad card out of your deck. Normal summon out, draw, and then, you know, we had Druisworm special summoned out. Make Moon, try to Druisworm summon, but they can't because of the True Light. Make Requiem effect, Tribute Go special, bring out Lacrima effect is fine. They already have Engraver in the grave anyways. So dump Engraver is good. Engraver, shuffle back Moon, special summon out, and then if they make Chaos Angel, then sure. They're going to go ahead, make Necro equip, and then make a Light and Dark Chaos Angel. Effect to go banish True Light, change True Light to go set from deck, set Wishes, and then banish the True Light, battle phase, beat over Blue Eyes, and then pass turn, draw on the Sage. That is a pretty good draw. Normal Sage effect, go ahead, grab out Maiden. And then they're going to go Lacrima, Requiem, and then summon out Lacrima, go down Paradise, and then now they just make Spirit Dragon, which beats Paradise, and then normal summon out Maiden, link off into Spirit effect, Tribute, bring out Blue Eyes, Maiden effect, special summon itself out. That is good. They do have the Light and Dark Chaos Angel, currently though, and then they're going to go ahead and go into another Spirit Dragon. Okay, battle phase, just attack Lacrima. Can't be sure by battle, though. And they said, oh, yee. Then they're going to go Spirit Dragon, Chain Spirit Dragon. So summon out Crimson Dragon. Summon out Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. Then Crimson Dragon effect to bring out the Stardust Cipher Divine Dragon. Then go ahead, beat over the Chaos Angel. And then end phase, you know, Spirit Dragon tries to destroy, but the first time each card you control will be destroyed this turn, it is not. So these are both protected here. Pass, draw pre-prep. Then, okay, pre-prep's not live because they have Mirror in hand. So now they just go Engraver, put back Requiem, try to special summon itself out. And then they're thinking in response because, I mean, they have this that can negate it and then destroy a card on the field. They can't use this because this only negates something on the field. But they do have that as another interruption too. So they bring out the Engraver and then they can make Requiem, right? Because why would you not want to attempt a Requiem send? Or we're going to make Typhon. Okay. Typhon effect, they Valor it, pass, draw Judgment, switch to attack, battle phase, attack over Typhon, attack over Lacrima, set Judgment, pass, they draw Bestial Sornier, normal summon out Ash. It's kind of interesting how, like, that was their play last turn. Instead of, like, you know, having Link 1 in rotation, keeping Lacrima with Link 1 up, I feel like at the bare minimum that's what you want. So that way you get a body on your turn from Engraver, a body on their turn from Lacrima, so that way you always start with 2 bodies every turn. I feel like getting ourselves out of that loop is probably not the best way to try to win this grind game, right? So they're going to go Lina, and then Lina effect to try to special summon back out Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. They Valor that. And they're only at 1,500 life. So they're going to go activate Engraver, shuffle back to try to special summon out. They said that is fine. We have Judgment set, which is huge here. They go ahead, make SP. Then thinking on summon. We're going to go ahead and Judgment that. And then on to game 3 now. We will go ahead and see Mitsurugi, Fiendsmith go first. We have Lordly Load, Valor, Maiden, Sage, Droll. They have Haba, Fiendsmith in Paradise, Mirror, Futso, and Droll. So go main phase, activate Haba, special out Saji, tribute Saji, Saji effect goes search, grab out Ritual spell, and now they're going to get hit with Droll. Ritual spell, summon out Futso from hand, go ahead, tribute Aramasa, Kusanagi from deck, Kusanagi effect, add back Ritual spell, go ahead, summon out a Murakuma from deck by tributing Haba from hand, and then set Paradise as a bluff, pass. Okay. They have food, so that can summon back out just a ton of bodies to try to get follow-up. But if we draw them, then, you know, obviously we won't be adding as much. They're going to go Lordly Load, grab out Drill Beam, and then drop Droll. Okay, so Futso is just going to bring out bodies, and then Kusanagi to add back. Which you can probably add back like Aramasa or Saji, not even Ritual Spell probably. So they're going to go ahead and try to special from deck, and then they're gonna go ahead and Murakumo force them to discard, and then they bring out Blue Eyes, they discard Veiler, Futso effect, change Drill Beam, and then from here we go normal summon out Sage, and then synchro off into the Spear Dragon. We have Majesty, but we're gonna go Maiden effect, discard, go ahead, place True Light. And then True Light special Blue Eyes, Maiden special summon back out. And then are we making another Spear Dragon? Probably, since we play like Crimson Dragon and stuff. So go ahead and make another Spear Dragon, set Majesty, end phase pass, they draw Ash Blossom. And then they're thinking here during standby, they go Majesty, which just forces the negate. And they just eat that. They said okay. Yeah, wants both spirits to go through. Typhon could end up being a little scary. They go Spirit Effect, tag out, bring out. They go Beat Over, Spirit Effect, tag out, bring out Crimson Dragon, tag out, bring out Stardust, and then they go for Typhon. Typhon can bounce back the Stardust. This will be destroyed during end phase then and won't summon back because Typhon. They still have True Light though. It's not like they're in the worst spot, but that Typhon was pretty good. True Light, bring out Blue Eyes, Maiden summon itself out. The Spirit gets destroyed, draw into Perulia. And then activate True Light effect to go set Wishes. Activate Wishes, go ahead, discard Perulia. The Ash Blossom it, Wishes, banish, go ahead, equip the Neos Blue Eyes ultimate. And then we can go into Tyrant. Then link off in the Spirit. Spirit effect, grab out Field Spell. Tyrant will also be able to set Majesty at some point too, which being able to have like the recursion interruptions is really nice. Spirit, bring out Blue Eyes, Maiden effect, special summon itself out, and then go battle phase, attack over, and they probably don't have another Blue Eyes in deck, otherwise they'd activate Field Spell here. So go ahead, beat over Typhon, 34 direct, and then effect to go ahead and reset Majesty. Then go main phase 2. Now we can go into a SP effect, go banish the Murakumo. Yeah, I guess that's fair. The set card hasn't been real for a while, so it's probably just fake. Banish Murakumo, try to make the Mitsurugi cards not as good. So go ahead, boop, banish, and then pass to draw Haba. Okay, so they will go main phase, activate the Mirror, tribute Haba, bring out a different Haba from the grave. Haba effect to go search, chain SP to tag out. They search out Prayers. Prayers can summon back out Kusanagi. Kusanagi effect can go ahead and add back a Saji, and then we have Saji that we can normal summon. Saji effect goes search, grab out Prayers from the deck to the hand. That's pretty good, and now we can try to get access in the Fiendsmith cards. But if we make Moon, it just gets popped. So we make Moon, and it just gets popped. And they go set Prayer. Then they go True Light effect. Go ahead, set Wishes. We get to bring back the SP plus Haba. And then pass turn to draw on the Sage. Normal Sage. Sage effect. Go ahead, grab out Effect Veiler from the deck to the hand. That's fine. And then go ahead and make a Lightstorm Dragon. And then we have Lightstorm Dragon effect to try to go ahead and pop both back row. It kind of sucks to pop both back row, because we kind of have assumed that this back row is probably just Paradise at this point. Like, you may have thought, like, oh, maybe it's Mirror, and it's just set as a bluff. But they already went through that now. Yeah, I guess maybe pre-prep that wasn't live at some point? No. Yeah, probably not. Okay, probably just Paradise. Okay, go ahead, pop. They get Prayer to summon back out Kusanagi. They're gonna get Kusanagi effect. They're gonna get mirror effect. Wait, which one was tributed there again? Oh, it tributed Haba. Yeah, bring out, search. Okay. Now they're gonna go ahead and summon out, search out prayer, and then add back Murakumo. Yep. So we added the Haba off of prayer. Kusanagi grabbed prayer, and then Haba grabbed out Murakumo. Okay, so now they're going to go activate True Light to special summon back out Blue Eyes. And then nothing there. Okay, just special out. Attack over the Kusanagi. Crash into the Haba. Lightstorm Dragon effect to go ahead and reset, though. That'll go ahead and reset Drill Beam. And then go to main phase 2. Wishes, discard Field Spell. Grab out Sage and grab out Roar. That's fine. Then just pass. They draw pre-prep. Oh, and that is live. Wow, this is starting to look a lot better for Mitsurugi. They go ahead, beat over SP. Main phase 2, activate prayer, tribute Haba. Go ahead, bring out the Kusanagi. I wonder if maybe instead of banishing Murakumo, which I understand why we banished Murakumo, but maybe what we were supposed to banish was just Kusanagi. Because, like, this card is really good. Like, this card being able to add back a card from grave or banished means that if you start banishing other things, if they're able to eventually get to this, then the banished cards come back in the rotation. But if you banish Kusanagi, it's gone forever. And then any other banished card is gone forever. So, like, maybe we should have banished that. Maybe I'm just saying that, though, because I see the game state now. They go activate ritual spell. Now we'll go ahead and we'll add back ritual spell. Okay, activate ritual spell now. Okay, so they didn't Veiler Kusanagi to get to ritual spell. So now they go ritual spell. Then we're just gonna drill beam it. Wait, huh? We're letting this go. Am I tripping? Is there a reason we're letting them start playing? We're gonna try to drill beam Murakumo, chain Murakumo, chain Veiler on the Murakumo. Okay, yeah, makes more sense than just discarding there, because otherwise they would get to wipe the board plus make you discard the Veiler or discard something else. I guess we didn't want Blue Eyes off the board. Even though Blue Eyes getting wiped doesn't even matter, right? Because our True Light, all it is gonna do is special summon out Blue Eyes anyways. So if we don't have Blue Eyes in the grave, that means it's not doing anything this turn. So maybe we just let it get wiped, and then maybe we discard a blank instead of Veiler. So that way we get to keep Veiler and use it on a different card later this turn potentially. Yeah. So now, so I know both, right? Yeah, Sage plus Roar. And now they're thinking on their next play. They're going to go ahead and make Dark Charmer. Dark Charmer, take SP. That's fine. And then link those off into SP. SP effect, banish the True Light. And then activate pre-prep. Grab out Mirror. Grab out Haba from the graveyard. Activate Mirror, tribute Haba. Bring out a different Haba. Set the trap card. Pass turn. They draw Druis Worm. And then they're just going to go battle phase attack over SP. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. No normals engrave or anything, so this isn't getting in any attack. Then go main phase 2. We're gonna go Druis Worm onto Kusanagi. They're gonna go ahead and activate Trap. Yeah, probably should have did Druis Worm in battle phase anyways to try to, like, I don't know, I guess try to force this, but they could just always negate the graveyard effect of Druis Worm. But yeah, I feel like probably should have tried to do that in battle. I guess it doesn't change too much, though. Or I guess maybe you do it in main phase 2 to make him scared of Talons. But once they show Druis Worm, they know the other cards in hand. Okay, they're going to go ahead and Mirror put back. No Haba Search, because we have apparently gone through everything. Triple Pair, Ritual Spell. Yeah, gone through all the bodies. Yeah, okay, yeah, no Haba Search. All we have left in deck is the Mitsurugi Mirror that we just put back. But they do have Trapping Grave, and they do have Paradise. Which Paradise should be coming up soon, because all they have to do is dump Engraver off of it, and then that gets them the Fiendsmith. But they're gonna go Seal, and then they're gonna go Paradise. They could also Desiree to out this. Yeah, to go ahead and out the Seal. They said forgot about Paradise. Yeah, forgetting about Paradise is kind of tough. Lorely Load, summon out Blue Eyes, and they draw Magma Mutt. They said, holy crap. Banish, special summon out, Magma Mutt effect to search. They have Trap effect now that can go for Kusanagi. Kusanagi effect. I think the game's over now. Yeah, I think Mitsurugi for sure wins. They're going to go activate Kusanagi, add back Saji, normal Saji, Saji effect, grab out Mirror from the deck to the hand, go in the Moon and the Requiem, because it's not even like we're really playing Mitsurugi at this point. We're really just going to be playing Fiendsmith. But our Blue Eyes opponent is on, like, nothing. Literally nothing. Like, they don't even have a Maiden in the graveyard. Like, it's really just summon Blue Eyes, pass. Like, that's it. So they're going to summon back out the Engraver now. Use those to go ahead and make Chaos Angel. Chaos Angel to go banish the Lordly Load. Could have... Oh, I guess if we banish Blue Eyes, it doesn't really do anything, right? Because they're just going to Roar summon it back out. Yeah, that's fair. So banish Lordly Load. Then go ahead, end phase, grab out Druid's Worm, pass to draw Fua. Or maybe we do Chaos Angel banish Blue Eyes, because then they're forced to Roar to summon it back. And then once they get this off field, then we just Druid's Worm it, and then we win the game. Lordly Load can't summon from banish, so this card actually had no effect on the game anymore. Yeah. So we actually should have just banished Blue Eyes and forced them to Roar summon back. Yep. So now, they're going to go ahead and just try to pass. They're going to go end phase, Lacrima into Requiem, draw in the pre-prep, Engraver, put back Desiree, special summon out, Requiem effect, they chain Fua, bring out Lacrima, they draw Magma Mutt. There's no way. That was probably the only card in their deck that kept them alive there. Yeah, because they already went through Druid's Worm. Yeah, so Magma Mutt was probably the only card in their deck that kept them alive there. Wow. Requiem effect to equip. You could just say okay, and then they're just gonna go battle. Yeah. Go ahead, swing, because they're under Fua. They don't want to, like, give you infinite draws. Then we're just going to go Magma Mutt, banish Engraver, special summon out, effect the search during end phase. That was such a good top deck. Wow. Go ahead, swing for 18, and then they just go set, pre-prep, end phase, grab out Barrel. Yeah, they don't want to do anything else while they're under Fua. They already went through SP, so, like, no IP SP play there either. That's, like, good. So they grab Barrel, they draw Droll, Barrel set Lordly Load, Drill Beam effect to reset itself, Lordly Load, go ahead, search out another Barrel from the deck to the hand, and then now, where do we go from here? Lordly Load to summon out Blue Eyes, okay, they said that's fine, and then now, from here, it's like, I was gonna say, what do we even do? Like, nothing. Like, there's basically nothing. Okay, technically, I guess we shouldn't have someone back out from the grave, and we could beat over this for 100 just for damage. Like, they have Chaos Angel, so it survives. But at least there's damage. Engraver try to send Blue Eyes, but now they're going to Ultimate Dragon to negate that. Which is pretty good. Activate Druid's Worm, banish Tyrant, which that could have been used to banish non-Tyrant. Could have been used to banish the Ultimate, but they probably forgot about it. They said I know all three, right? No, they just know Roar plus Barrel. Then go ahead, go for a Necro Equip, Engraver effect, put back Requiem, special summon out, link off into Requiem. Requiem effect, Tribute Go special, bring out Engraver from the deck. Okay, that's fine. And then now from here, like, we're just gonna go beat over Blue Eyes. I was gonna say, like, we have Strike in hand too, which is, like, pretty good. Beat over Barrel. Technically, should have beat over Barrel first, because we just did less damage because of that. Now they're going to go Drill Beam to banish the Engraver. Druid's Worm swing. Main phase 2. Yeah, it's like they could have, if they just didn't play on the Ultimate, they could have, like, forced game. There's, like, a few different things there. Like, they could have Bestialed it. They could have just sent Barrel. But if they send Barrel, then they have to link off Druid's to out it, because Chaos Angel would be Drill Beam. But, like, there was definitely a different order of operations to how they played this turn. To be able to either threaten game, Yeah, no, you could definitely threaten game on this turn. There's no way that you can't. Said Chaos Angel too light, right? They said yes. Wait, this is too light? Oh, it was last game that was made with dark. Right? Yeah. Yeah, that was last game that was made with dark. I'm lying. Oh, this wasn't made with light and dark. I'm tripping. I'm thinking about last game. Or maybe game 1 even. What? Not this game, though. Yeah, it was made with 2 lights this game. So... Oh. So we actually made a pretty big mistake then, not beating over their bodies. And I think there was 2 separate turns we could have beat over bodies, right? And I just forgot that this wasn't light and dark. I know at least last turn we could have beat over a body. So that means we misplayed into a position where we could have lost. And then our opponent misplayed in a position where we get an extra turn. So now they go ahead and make IP, but they don't have SP. So this is probably not the strongest card. I'm not sure exactly what it's going to make, but we will find out. Set strike, and then pass. They draw Ash Blossom, barrel effect, add back to hand. And then normal summon barrel, no effect, drill beam effect, reset itself. Try to go to battle. They're going to go Lacrima in the Requiem, Requiem in the Lacrima. They do have Ash, though. So they Ash Blossom. Then they're going to go ahead and strike. So bring out the Lacrima. IP effect, go ahead and make Agnumde. Okay, that's fine. Agnumde has nothing like great to summon back. So sure. And then now, we're thinking on what to do next. We're looking in the extra deck. Oh, Typhon? Is that what we're thinking about? Typhon? Typhon doesn't do enough. Okay, make Typhon. I guess we have Drill Beam, so maybe there's a world where our opponent messes up into this. Typhon effective bounce, chain Agnumde, summon out Lacrima, and then we're just gonna bounce Lacrima. Yup, that is good. I guess technically we could have summoned this in attack, and if our opponent summons back like Lacrima or Engraver, we could just try to bounce Chaos Angel and beat over the body. So that way they lose a body. Because now they have a normal summon body. So now they still get 2 bodies off their Fiendsmith stuff. They're going to go Engraver, put back Agnumde, special summon out. And then normal summon out Lacrima. They said any effect? No. Thinking if we want a Drill Beam, but we said you're good. Requiem effect to equip. To Lacrima, right? Yeah. Could have Engraver effect Ascent to attempt to go for a game. Once again. Yeah, this player just doesn't know how to play the game. That's actually crazy. If you activate the effect to send, right? To send this, then they have to Drill Beam this, right? Otherwise they lose. But then Chaos Angel beats over this. And then they just lose. Because if they Drill Beam Engraver, this is at 18, this beats over, that goes for game. If we go battle phase, attack, then they just Drill Beam, banish it, and then we have to go main phase 2. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like some of these spots are just really simple. Like, just very, very simple, and we're just overthinking them. Probably because the game has been an hour and, 10 minutes long, 15 minutes long. Once the game starts going for a very long time, people start tending to make more and more mistakes. The longer a grind game goes, the more mistakes are available. And you start... I don't know. I feel like when you're in a position like this, though, I feel like the game's actually a bit easier than it is more towards the beginning of the game, because I feel like there's a lot more variables at the beginning of the game compared to right now, where it's like basically everything's known on both sides and you don't really have that many lines of play. It's literally in this spot, it's literally just sequence. So all we had before was like Engraver, send, and sequence. Like, it's not even like we had that many options in our lines. It was like, it's actually crazy that we let up not going for game here. I don't know what we're playing around. Go ahead, shuffle back, bring out Desiree. See, this guy needs to read a book. This guy needs to read a book. Telling you read a book, you dial in, right? This guy hasn't been reading any books lately. I know that for sure. Make Agnumde effect a special summon, back out Desiree, sequence effect to equip, set strike, which is not even live, pass, draw maiden. Okay, barrel add back, normal out barrel effect said lordly load, grab out another barrel, sure. Just a bunch of fake advantage, drill beam effect, reset itself, lordly load effect, special summon back out blue eyes, Okay. Pass turn, we lose the game. Yep. They drew Lacrima. They said I returned it without shuffling. Sure, it doesn't even matter what you drew. We just go battle phase attack, and then they drill beam, and we Desiree negate, and then they admit defeat. Yep. So GG's, GG's. Wow. That was, they said all that for minus 27 rating. I only gained 8. That is tough. That is tough. But yeah, that match was about an hour and 20 minutes long, and we end up seeing the Fiendsmith Mitsurugi deck end up winning there over the Blue Eyes deck. I wonder if there were things that could have been done different. Well, actually, I know there were things that could have been done different. I feel like potentially we may have focused a little too hard on our synchro plays, that we may have not have been thinking about Typhon, because Typhon really sets us back to just True Light follow-up, which means that Murakumo traded with Trap, Spirit, which I don't think just Murakumo should be trading with that much, right? And then we still had the SP the Murakumo, like, later in the grave. So it's like, and then it's like, they still got back to Murakumo anyways. It's like, I don't know. I feel like we gave their cards too much value, and there had to have been a way to do it different. I feel like we weren't thinking about Typhon in that spot. I think there was another spot where we potentially could have SP banished Kusanagi. I'd have to look back at that and really look at the exact game state and see exactly what the Blue Eyes player was afraid of for banishing Murakumo. So maybe it should have been banished Kusanagi, because I know at that point I think the opponent had also been through 2 copies of Prayers too. What else was there? Oh, this player just doesn't know how to go for game like 5 different times. Like Engraver, Send. Remember this guy in the grave that can destroy your guy, can punish you really hard. But okay. Oh, also this player forgot about Lordly Load boost, or they forgot about this not being made with Light and Dark like I did. But okay, that is going to be it for the video. And with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace, have a nice day, stay safe. And I got a cool video dropping later too. Stay tuned.